what makes Europe so European?
How different is England from other European countries?
Hi everyone!
Hi!
Today we are going to talk about England. As always, you can read the text in the PDF, which you can find in the description. Follow our podcasts on Yandex Music and iTunes. For more new dialogues, subscribe to our channel. So here we go. So Anya, what images spring to mind when you hear the country England?
I think about the English language
Sure.
and London.
Yeah, London is the capital of Great Britain.
Yes, you're quite right.
What are the good things and bad things about England?
England and the UK in common are beautiful lands with
Right.
a lot of historical places. As for the bad thing, I would say the climate is not that pleasant.
Yeah.
It's quite windy and foggy.
Yeah, as a rule, it's quite windy.
Yeah.
What is England most famous for?
I think London is the most famous place.
Right.
It's a wonderful city with a lot of sightseeing.
Right.
It's a must-go place, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. What do you know about England's history?
It's very old, and even in the smallest places you can find a church, a pub, a castle, or a small house that dates back to the 1600s.
Yeah, right. What are the differences between England and your country?
England is an island. Russia
Yeah.
is not.
Right.
In Russia we have a different language, culture, and history.
Absolutely, that's
Yeah.
right. What do you think about English people?
They speak perfect English and
Right.
have a good sense of humor. I like talking to British people.
Yeah, me too. What has England given to the world?
Amazing inventions.
Right.
The world wouldn't be what it is today without Britain. They invented antibiotics, the subway, the jet engine, the TV, and many other things.
Yeah, that's right. What is the difference between Great Britain, England, and the United Kingdom?
The United Kingdom, a sovereign state that includes England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland.
Right. Yeah, Great Britain
yeah.
is an island situated off the northwest coast of Europe.
Yeah, and England is
Just a country that
within
the United
UK.
Kingdom.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for your help.
What do you know about the geography of England?
Not much. Could you help me, please?
England is located in the south of the United Kingdom, bordered by Scotland in the north and Wales in the west. England is surrounded by Irish and Celtic seas.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Who are the most famous English people you know?
Charles Robert Darwin.
Yeah, the natural selection.
Yeah.
Right. And Adele,
Yeah, you're
the
quite
singer.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's really good.
So, Renat, how different is England from other European countries?
The United Kingdom is different in all the ways that countries are normally different from one another.
Yeah, I agree.
History, climate, geography, religion, food, and so on. And don't forget, England doesn't belong to European Union anymore.
Yeah, you're quite right.
Yeah, in 2020 they left.
Yeah. What was the last news story you read or heard about England?
The last one I read about is that wearing face masks is not necessary anymore in Britain.
Yeah.
They cancel it because the situation with corona is getting better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was the last news.
Okay. What do you think it would be like to live in England?
I think it would be very interesting, but very expensive.
Yeah.
At least
true.
for Russian people, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think England will be like 50 years from now?
I don't know. I'm not very familiar with what is going on in England now. So it's difficult for me to make any predictions, you know?
Yeah, I see. But I think it will be the same.
Yeah, we'll see.
Nothing changed.
But 50 years is long, pretty long
Yeah.
actually.
It's true. Does your country have good relations with England?
I can't say that we have good relations with England at the level of political leaders, you know?
Yeah.
But among plain people, I think the relations are good.
Yeah.
I have no problem with British.
Yeah, I think you're quite right. What can you do on a holiday in England?
There are a lot of wonderful destinations in England.
Yeah, it's true.
A few years ago, we were in London and visited the most famous places like British Museum,
Yeah.
Tower Bridge, and others.
London Eye.
London Eye, yeah. And yeah, I would definitely recommend visiting London to everybody.
Yeah, it's true. Me too.
It was
yeah.
a good trip.
Yeah. What is your idea of a typical English person?
English people are quite conservative, you
Yeah,
know?
it's true.
Yeah, it takes time to get used to them, I would say. First, you might think that they are not friendly to you, but when you start talking to them, you understand it's not true. In fact, they are very intelligent and kind people with a wonderful sense of humor.
Yeah, it's true. Agree. Yeah. What things about England do you think the English are proud of?
Winston Churchill, I think.
Yeah.
He was a wise leader and did a lot to the country,
Okay.
especially in the time of the Second World War.
Yeah, I've heard about it. What do you know about English culture?
The English culture is defined by the cultural norms of England and the English people.
Yeah.
Humor, tradition, and good manners are characteristics commonly associated with being English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 o'clock tea, English
Right.
breakfast.
That's right.
Yeah. What would you like to ask an English person about England?
What are the good things and bad things about living in England?
Oh, okay. It's very interesting. A very interesting question.
Yeah, it's very interesting to know from the native British or English people, right? So guys, thank you very much for watching. That was a small talk about England. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it, of course, and follow our channel. Thank you very much once again, and see you later. Bye!
Bye.
Hi everyone!
Hi.
Today we are going to talk about Europe. As always, you can read the text in PDF, which you can find in the description. Follow our podcasts on Yandex Music and iTunes. For more new dialogues, subscribe to our channel. So here we go. So Anya, what makes Europe so European? What do you think?
History, architecture, religion, and the philosophy.
Yeah, and the European Union, of course.
Oh, yeah.
How are Europeans different from each other?
Europe includes 65 countries.
Yeah.
That's why Europeans are more or less different from each other. For
Yeah.
example, in appearance, religions, traditions, language, and so on.
Yeah, I agree. What do you know about the European Union?
Not much. The European Union was created in 1992 and includes 27 countries.
Yeah, not many actually.
Yeah.
What are your favorite European companies and why do you like them?
I like IKEA because they
Right.
make good furniture and have a lot of ideas for designs.
IKEA, this is comfortable.
Yeah, IKEA is good.
Yeah.
Do you think Europe has the world's most interesting history?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. The history of Europe is interesting,
Yeah,
of
it's
course.
very old, but quite
Yeah,
interesting,
yeah.
right?
But I can't say that it's the most interesting.
Right. Do you think English should be the official language of Europe?
English is the world language.
Yeah.
I think it would be convenient.
Yeah, but it's important not to forget their own languages because there are a lot of countries in Europe.
Yeah,
So it's important to save the languages of these countries as well.
yeah, agree.
What are the differences between Europe and the USA?
They have a different history, population, and
Number of states are
number
different.
of states.
Yeah.
Yes, the economy and social standards are also different.
Yeah, I agree. Do you think Europe is a superpower or has a potential to become one? What do you think?
No, I don't think so. And
Yeah.
maybe it's for the best.
Yeah, it's for the best, I think, for Europe. What is the most important European country? What do you think?
Germany has the strongest economy and it's quite a big country.
Yeah,
So I think Germany is the most important.
yeah, I think so too. Movie producer Quentin Tarantino said the funniest thing about Europe is the little differences. What do you think about that?
I think he was comparing Europe with the USA and some small differences in European lifestyle look funny for an American.
Yeah, I agree.
So, Renat, is Europe great?
Yeah, I think so. Europe is old and it had a lot of different things in the past. Not all of them were great, of course, but in general, Europe has given a lot to the world, I think.
Yeah. How are Europeans different from people from other continents?
It depends. The main difference is a language, I think, in comparison with Russia or Asia, for example.
Yeah, agree. What does it mean to be European?
It means to be a citizen of some European country that belongs to the European Union.
Okay. Is Europe really a continent? It isn't surrounded by water.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah, I know.
I had to Google it, actually.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Yeah, Europe is considered to be a separate continent from Asia because of its historical, cultural, and political identity.
Oh, good to know.
It's not about geography, you know?
Ah, I see, okay. Is Russia a part of Europe? What do you think?
The European part of Russia has definitely some things in common with Europe. But in general, it's not a part of Europe, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Not I think, of course, it's not a part of Europe. Russia is a country with a different language, history, and culture.
Okay.
Different
yeah.
country.
Yeah. Do you think there is a European culture?
Yes, of course. The European culture is rooted in its art, architecture, film, different types of music, literature, and so on. There is so-called common cultural heritage in Europe.
Ah, okay. What countries do you think have the strongest competition in Europe?
In the past, Germany and France competed a lot.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, but now I think that the whole of Europe is quite united.
Maybe you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Former French leader Charles de Gaulle said, "It is the whole of Europe that will decide the fate of the world." What do you think?
As far as I know, Charles de Gaulle believed in having independent and strong Europe. I don't think he was right. Countries with nuclear weapons will decide the fate of the world, not Europe,
Oh, okay.
especially now.
Good to know. What does Europe do better than the rest of the world?
Europe is trading successfully with others.
Yeah, I agree.
Europe still has a strong economy and produces a lot of things.
In comparison with us.
Right.
How do you think Europe will do in the next 100 years?
I'm quite pessimistic about that. I don't think that Europe will play a big role in the world in the future. Yeah, Asia will be getting stronger and stronger.
For example, China.
China, yeah.
We
Thailand,
told about this country.
right. Yeah, you can listen our dialogue about China there. So guys, thank you very much for watching. That was a small talk about Europe. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it, of course, and follow our channel. Thank you very much once again, and see you later. Bye!
Bye!